Hello everybody and welcome back to Sin's Vanity. So today we are checking in with ColourPop. Lately I've said I'm going to try to keep up with this old trend of sticking with stick products, and I decided to do it with ColourPop. I have a foundation balm, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer, and then I said, okay, cool, full face of ColourPop. But what palette do I use? Then I decided, you know what? You have a shirt that you cannot stand, which is this one. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how it fits. I just don't care for it. But with my way of thinking and when I brainstorm, I said, you know what? Maybe you can make something so ugly kind of cute if you can get your face right and you feel good about your face and you feel pretty. So the palette I chose is the Limoncello palette. It's basically a neutral palette with 2 pops of color, but I think it's really pretty and I've always liked this palette. The blue and the yellow, that's our pops. But pulled back, this is totally, you know, right up her alley. We're gonna see if we can use these stick products, this palette, make this shirt agreeable, and a few other ColourPop products, and see what we can do. All right, so first up, we're gonna go on with the Pretty Fresh Set It Up Primer, which is this one right here. Have never used this. And it has peptides and niacinamide and HA. More like a lotiony gel, maybe. Not a dimethicone feel. Let me let this sit. So this is the Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. Like in the other video I did, I am actually going to use a blending brush. I know. I'm not really sure how this is going to, you know, kind of spread over my face. Since it's a balm, I'm guessing I need to maintain as much coverage as possible. Shut the front door twice. That looks like that might be a very good match for me. This is the Real Techniques Bubble Blending Brush. So I'm going to try to spread this with this one. So it is indeed a balm. I can see acne scars shining through. Of course, I'm going to attempt to build this. Now what I will do is I have this base layer down. I will go back in with some more and I'll try to kind of press it in with the brush and see how it goes. Looking a little natural if I'm being honest. And we know he's not into the natural look. Let's add some more. The forehead doesn't seem too bad, but we don't want to make it jealous and not add anything there. Now the concealer I've had, I don't believe this is the correct shade, but I had it. It was in my collection. We're going to make it work. I didn't want to buy a new one if I didn't need to. I don't know if we're covered or not. It just feels good going across the skin though. I can't take that from the product. I just know it's not giving me a heck of a lot of coverage, but it said balm. It didn't say, you know, full-fledged foundation. Now this is the Pretty Fresh Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium 100W. I don't believe this is the right color. Yeah, it's not. Guess who's using it anyways? Because what's the rule of the day? We put it on, we are not taking it off if we don't have to. Just please say it doesn't look bad once it's blended out. Can you see a big discrepancy? Again, we went in reverse. It's not great. Maybe I should have bought that new shade of concealer after all. I thought I had a setting powder and I can't find it, so I'm guessing either I used it up or I decluttered it. So I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent just to set down this concealer. I don't know if this did anything because it's, you know, gold or yellow, orange, whatever. They should play well just formula to formula because I believe, let me see, that's Pretty Fresh. The concealer is Pretty Fresh as well. So they're from the same line, not just company. So hopefully they still might work, you know, well together. All right, so we're gonna set this now with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder. I'm only gonna set the T-zone, just so I can kind of, you know, start work going in with these sticks. But you know what though, let's hope it's a good adventure and then I won't feel so kind of hesitant to use stick products. I'll just feel, you know, just like my creams and liquids, I'll feel fine. That's the goal. Just, I want to get to where I'm as comfortable with, you know, sticks and that kind of thing as I am to regular cream foundation, liquid foundation. I just want to be good in all mediums for myself to where I'm satisfied. I am just literally taking you guys on the, you know, stick journey, balm journey, whatever with me. And thank you for the ride, for taking a ride with me. So next we have the bronzer in, ooh, Moonstone Beach. So that's this shade. So let's see. You know the rule, I'm gonna commit to the process. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Cream and Liquid Contour Brush. So I'm going to try to, oh Lord, did that blend like a dream? I didn't even do that well. Oh, did this just blend like a dream? Like super duper easy? Or was that me? What the heck? I don't like cream products. I like that was cool. Okay. That one blended like a dream. I mean, the brush does not hurt the process, but it's almost like where to go, because you guys saw it there. It blended in, and I still see it, but like healthily. I am so like mind blown right now, like where the bronzer go, but it didn't like blend away and disappear. It just blended. That was awesome. So now we're gonna go in with the blush sticks, and this is in the shade Cottage Life. That's this shade. Looks more orangey for you, a little bit more terracotta for me. I need to warm this up a little bit. I mean, it's there. Okay, so this is more of our natural shade. That's cool. We have a powdered blush from ColourPop we're gonna put on after anyways. This is going to be the e.l.f. Liquid Bronzer and Contour Duo. We're gonna take the fluffy side and kind of get this in. Now, if I don't like how this looks, we'll switch brushes. But we're gonna kind of blend this in. Those are melding together so well. Wow. You want to add a little bit more? I think we can. I'm literally seeing the theme with these stick projects. They really are kind of go blend and out, you know, kind of put them on, blend them out, let's go. I can see how it works that way. That looks really good to me. Now, here we're going to walk a little lighter, because this is a highlighter that I got in one of my mystery boxes, and this is in Molten Hot. So this is a gold highlight, which is here. We're going to see how this goes. We're just going to add it here. Okay, I think I'm going to use the other side of that e.l.f. brush, this side, and just see if we can kind of, you know, kind of get that in for that glow. Huh, how do we feel? Oh, I think we're looking all right. Now we're gonna go in with the No Filter powder. Now I'm not even sure ColourPop sells this anymore, but I still have it. That's this one. And it's just a press setting powder. That's all it is. Or finishing press powder. And this is in the shade medium. So it's extremely fair, but that's there. Now we're just gonna set down our shiny areas. But as of right now, it's looking pretty, you know, promising. Yay. So let's set this down. Do we still see the bronzer slightly? All right, this is gonna be awesome for summertime. It doesn't take up a whole heck of a lot of space. This is something to maybe, you know, consider. I see it faded a little bit, but we have a powder blush, and I can find a different bronzer to kind of, you know, intensify it, but that's pretty cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go apply my eyebrows, and we'll be back, and we're gonna jump into the Limoncello palette. All right, you guys, brows are on. We're hoping for even. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna throw this down first, throw this in second, this in our outer corner, and this shade on our lid, and we're gonna make this super simple, easy peasy. That is the goal. If that actually happens and we execute it, to be determined. Let's just try. We're gonna make it work. Yep, I can see just from there, we are gonna make it work. Oh yeah, why not? This is pretty. Blending very easy. And this still is performing just like it did when I first got it, so that's great. To let you know the integrity of a shadow when you've had it for a very long time and the pigment and performance is still there, that's a good shadow. You know, they all age out eventually. A little duller, a little drier. This one, no, same as when I purchased it. Ooh, who's bright? She is. I like this though. And there. Okay, that was cute. I'm immediately gonna go in with that blue. It's right here. Can't read these names. There you go. That's pretty. And I think in the outer corner, yeah, we're gonna go with this darker shade, Vespa. So I read that one. Huh. Let's bring you in. Are we seeing it? Okay, a little murk. That's okay. It will build up just great, and it's gonna be pretty because I have to make this hideous shirt work. Okay, I can do that. Kind of powdery, but you know, it's fine. It's powder. We're definitely gonna highlight our lid so we're not shut off, because I'm going to put in that very deep chocolate brown. That's a cool tone brown. Yeah, I'm going to put that in the outer corner. I'm already extremely pleased, but it's going to get better because I have to think that and say that to make it get better. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sure you can because I can. My shirt is making noises every move I make. It's just another reason why it's not my favorite. It's almost like the swishy sweats back in the day. Back in with the yellow, just tap in just a little bit. Be very careful because hello color theory, yellow and blue make green, and we don't want that. Although there is a little murky green in my shirt, but we're not feeling that adventurous to try to see if we can make that merge happen. We're not gonna touch that one today, not on purpose. Now if it happens, happy little accident, it would be this color. So We're not even going there. It's not in the palette. We're not touching it. Although, just looking at it right here, I'm going to swatch it out. This one is Capri. That's this shade. I could technically use that, but you know what though? No, we're going to stick with what we said. We're getting there. How do we feel? Do we need to bring her up? I think we might. Just a little bit here. We have a choice of a few different lid shades, but I already know the two I'm eyeballing. One is called Touring and the other is Serenade. Serenade, Touring. Yes, we're going in with Touring. That one, it felt like it brought me joy when I saw it on my hand just now. And it has a little bit of gold like reflect in it. I got the other gold next to it. So let's put this on. Ooh. You know, granted, this is messy how I'm doing this, but do you see the opening that gave? Woo! Telling you, do a light shade on your lid though with deeper colors. It does not shut your eye off. It opens it up, but it does, you know, bring a little something special. All right, I think that is really, really, really pretty. Let me kind of take a clean brush, just kind of dust that up and into the blue, which is fine. I told you, happy little accident. And it's literally, you know, looking like a rainbow, and I'm so all right with that. A little more, a very soft shadow this one is. Oh, that's so pretty though. Yeah, that's giving a little green. We gotta watch it. You don't want to look like, you know, a black eye right there. You gotta be very careful. But that was pretty. Let's go in our outer corner with that chocolate brown, which is it Vespa? We're gonna go in with this chocolate brown. So we use, let me get it right, here on the lid, this in the crease, this in the crease, this in the outer corner. Let me see, did it give it? Yes, it did. I'm very comfortable with how this is coming out already. And hopefully you'll, you know, my eyes will draw more attention than the blouse. Just a saying. I am gonna have to touch over here just a little bit with a different brush to keep the integrity of our blue. But I am extremely satisfied as of this exact moment. I'm feeling very, very optimistically happy about that. This palette does indeed not have, I could use the same color on my lid on my brow bone, but I don't think I want to shine there. So I will need to go find a cream shadow from ColourPop just to, you know, do our brow bone thing. All right, I'm going to find a cream shadow, do the little trick on the brow bone, complete the other eye line. I do not have a ColourPop gel liner for my eyes. Don't particularly care for those. I've had those before. They're felt tips. I don't care for those. We're going to be right back and have a, you know, be a little bit more put together. Okay, you guys, so finish the other eye. I went ahead and bronzed with the L'Oreal Infallible just because I can't find my powdered bronzer from ColourPop. It's like they get legs and walk away. Anywho's, now I'm gonna go in with the powder blush from ColourPop and Claim It. So we're gonna go in with this shade. I'm not sure if this is the right one, but it is today. But it was the closest one to the stick blush. So I just kind of wanted to stick there and kind of, you know, reinforce our color. Trying to see, we see a little bit of that stick highlight coming through though, so that's awesome. Yeah, I got this in a mystery box, maybe Valentine's mystery box from ColourPop, and I haven't used it yet, so this is a first time. And I'm also going to use a lipstick from that box. Told you guys, you get these boxes or buy your stuff, use your product. Don't let it just sit up. Use your products. I went in with this shade on my lower waterline, and then I lined the waterline with a cream gel eyeliner in Swish. The other favorite blue one I have from them, which is more of a sky blue, powder blue, which is Prance. That one is super duper awesome. So here's Swish. So that's what's in her inner waterline. So now we're going to, well, I guess, you know what, do we want to touch the highlighter? I have an old highlighter. We can use that one too. That's more of a cream powder. This is Flip Flop. I can't even tell you which collection this was. It's been a minute, but this is the shade. We see anything? Oh, well, yes you do, ma'am. Yes you do. See a whole patch right there. Maybe this is one you should use your fingers with, but I traditionally do not use my fingers with highlight, but you know what? She might need to today to, you know, kind of unclump that ball of beam. Oh. That's pretty. That looks healthy. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely pounce that out just a little bit, but that is definitely fixable. Do we want to put this on our nose just to... It lit us up. Okay. Just in case they ever bring this back, let's swatch it for you. I don't know if you can see that real good. So this is Flip Flop. Boop, boop. So this is on my finger. Very glowy on the nose. Who is she? I'm going to go and use the Level Up Lengthening Mascara. Now, this one I've had before from ColourPop. I remember liking the brush, but I think the formula dried out really fast for me. But nonetheless, let's get this open so you can at least see the wand. Yeah, a good, you know, Christmas tree, one of my favorites, but no, here we go. So this is the wand. This is a lengthening mascara. So I'm going to go put on the mascara, put on the lipstick, which I shall show you. This also I received in a mystery box, and this is in the shade, can't tell you, don't know. If you guys can see it right here, more luck to you, because I absolutely cannot read that. Here's our shade, and we'll swatch it out just so you can see it. So there's our lipstick. Lipstick, mascara, hair, and we'll wrap up. All right, you guys, we are back and we are finished. All right, so we played with ColourPop. Straight up, just off the bat, I feel good. I had a great time. I don't have a single thing that I would deem as a dud, not even close. We're gonna start at the beginning, of course, work our way down, and let's talk. First up was the Pretty Fresh Set It Up Primer. This one, again, it felt like kind of like a moisturizer, slight gel, but more lotion. It was just a mixture. I do feel like I'm a little dewy, but not oily. So healthy, fresh look is a good thing, yes. This is the Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. This one, this was a color match from heaven. I need to sit there and lock this shade into whenever I'm doing a little test or a quiz, because this one, it nailed the shade, at least to me. It glided on the skin, and for a balm, it had a little bit more coverage as it kind of settled in and other products went on top. This one, this is a yes. I would definitely say check this one out. I think I'm turning into a stick girl because I was really pleased. The bronzer, oh my gosh. This one, it just blended. This was awesome. And what was this? Moonstone Beach. This was awesome. I don't do creams and liquids very, very often at all. This one, grab it up if you want to try. It's almost fail proof. So I would say if you're starting out new and you're, you know, not well versed with these, I'm not, but I've played with them for years off and on with different sticks and different creams. But this one, this kind of did the product work for you and blending. This was awesome. Check it out. This is the blush sticks. This one, it's not bad. It could just be the shade, a little faint, little delicate, buildable. It wasn't as smooth as the tinted balm or the bronzer, but it did go across the skin. If you want to check it out, I would say definitely go for it. It does seem to be buildable. So if you're not a big pigment person from get, this might be something you're really interested in. But that one, whoop, this is the light sticks from ColourPop. So this one was our highlighter. It's not bad. I probably prefer a lighter shade, and I think I said that when I first received this, but this one, super cute though. I like that. So all 4 sticks, primer, thumbs up. I would definitely say go for it. The Pretty Fresh, this one, it was the color. Like even here, it doesn't look as, you know, gold as it did once it was on my skin, but the formula is not bad. I just picked a funky shade, but this one, this, go for it. The Claimant Powdered Blush. This one, I like it. It really did show up. It's pretty, and it really did work with the blush sticks. That one, this worked. I like it. Yes. Cream gel eyeliners. Some are hit and miss, and some are just great. This one, it's not bad. This is just not as smooth and steady to stay on your waterline as Prance is. Their cream gel liners are good. Low fragile, but they're good. You really can't go too wrong. Just some are better than others, but usually none are duds. The Level Up Lengthening Mascara. Yes, this one for volume, 0. You don't get a whole heck of a lot, but it does go right through your lashes and gives you length. Definitely check it out. And this was a new one for me, so it was a little wetter this time. So I'm curious to see how long this takes to dry out or get to that, you know, that nice spot and then the bad spot. But the Level Up Mascara for length, it was a goodie. This one is old, but it's great. And this is the Flip Flop Highlighter. And again, if you can kind of see, I'm gonna press. See the indentation? So it's not powder. That has ruined my product. But it dries down to a powder, you know, kind of formula, but it's super gorgeous. This one, if they have it on sale in the clearance, they decide to revamp that particular line, I would definitely say check it out though, because it's weird. It's almost Super Shock-like, but not quite, you know? So that one, The No Filter powder, this one had this forever. I don't even know if they have a new kind of pressed setting powder. I think they might have loose ones now, but this one, it's okay. This is just an average powder, but not bad. That is the key thing. Our Limoncello palette. You guys, if they ever bring this one back, pick it up. This is such a pretty palette. Yeah, it's neutral, but it's not the boring neutral. It's just pretty neutral. It's a little on the lighter side for it, but this one, it's pretty. This one, I love it. Comes with a mirror and it's very heavy and sturdy. I've always liked this palette, so this one is a yes. And my lip combo today is I know I change it up on you guys. I switch lipsticks all the time, but I still stay in ColourPop's family. This is a ColourPop Lippy Pencil and Petal Please, and then a So Glossy Lip and Speakeasy. So that is her lip today. All right, you guys, do me a favor. Please thumbs up if you enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I shall see you next time.